First of all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. We are very happy to be in Kolkata, especially me, because in fact, my first public appearance was here in Kolkata back in 2000. My Dida's wish was that my first stage performance be here. There is Bengali blood in me, and so I have an attachment that goes beyond words. I really feel for this city, the people here, because I have had the influence in my life and my childhood from my grandmother. I'm sure wherever she is blessing me right now, and very happy seeing all the love that all the Bengali fans have for me. So thank you for that. Your question, to answer your question, I think I really don't think I need to inspire my blind friends, because I really feel that both Yami and I have both been inspired by them. It has been such a wonderful experience because I think they really stand as such incredible examples of the potential of human spirit. You know, we all have darkness in our lives in some kind of darkness. Taking their example, we must fight that, we must move forward, we must make the best of our lives. When I see them, and one thing about one thing about the blind friends that I met was that all of them somehow, for some reason, are always smiling. They have this smile on their faces all the time. It's pretty incredible. So I think Yami and I will say that we are the ones who are inspired, and I think through Kaabil this awareness increases about the blind. I think we are really the people who are blind to the blind world, to see how much they are contributing to society. We are not aware of it. There are blind lawyers, there are blind CEOs of companies, there are photographers, bodybuilders, cricket players. It's quite incredible. So I really have been inspired by them, and Kaabil for me has been, that's I think what we take back most from this film.
Thank you so much. And seriously, what a start to the new year with your movie. A very good message. Well, now I would like to ask Yami ma'am that how different it was for you to be able to see everything and yet portray that life is still dark.
Thank you first of all for such a warm welcome. We just went to one of the colleges here, and it's so encouraging to see so much love. And we were absolutely charged up, so no matter how tired we were with the promotional rounds, but I don't think so. I think we've gotten more energy to see this love. So thank you so much. And I think Kolkata and me, I've also had a very special connection, because the first film I played a Bengali girl, and you've given so much love to me since then. And so thank you. Answering your question, I think, of course, being an actor, every actor does their own prep work, does their own homework. And as a part of it, especially to play Sue and Rohan, we had to be familiar with, of course, with that world. But honestly, when we, in the actual sense, when we understood the characters, when we understood darkness or the visually impaired in true sense, we realized we don't have to do anything, we just have to be ourselves. There is no way that we need to try too hard to look, to behave like them, because they are not yearning for your sympathy. There is no helplessness of any sort. So if you watch the film Rohan and Sue, I think, if I'm personally talking, and I'm sure Hrithik will agree with me, they're the most strongest people, I think, the characters we've come across, and that's because that's been taken a cue from the real life. They're achievers, as he said, they're really go-getters, and the zest that they hold for life is incredible. That's really inspiring. So I think they really inspired us to help us just be ourselves. And of course, there have to be certain nuances which we all worked upon as a team. But overall, I don't know. I think the Sue is still in me. She'll always be in me.
Thank you so much. So this is the best gift to you from Rakesh sir, I believe. Well, now I request the press and media people to start with the Q&A. So please ask one by one. And if you want the mic, please raise your hand. We'll give you the mic. Somebody please move with the mic. Who is the first one to ask? Please raise your hand. Okay. Yes.
Hello, my
Hi,
name is
hi,
Jessica,
hi.
and I am your biggest fan for as long as I can remember. So I'm like trembling right now talking to you, but
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. All my love to you.
yeah. So I was saying that for such a strong character, you must have done a lot of work. So and the Indian people have a lot of misconceptions or stereotypes of blind people. So do you think that your film was able to break all those stereotypes? Because we've seen more Hindi films before which have brought these stereotypes into the nation. So do you think your film was Kaabil enough to break those stereotypes?
I hope so. I hope so. I think, yes, it is my cinema that has actually propagated this cinematic blind, which is a lie, where they're like this. That's not how the blind are. And I think to some extent, I think we already have achieved, through Kaabil, we have achieved that, the awareness that we wanted to pass on. Not that the film is about a message, but I think when you accept characters like this, when you believe characters like this, people have believed in Rohan, they've believed in Sue, they've taken them back home in their hearts, so when that happens, that that they have now increased their awareness, now they know that the blind, for them, Rohan and Sue will be examples of how the blind live in this world. So that itself is a huge encouragement and a great thing for all of us, because the truth is important. There can be no progress in society without the truth of what actually exists in your environment. So Rohan and Sue, I think, to a great extent, have managed that. And on my part, I will not just stop here. I think I'm going to take this forward even after the film. I plan to do as much as I can, to campaign in whatever regard for not just the blind, for the disabled, and that's going to be, I think, a part of my journey from here on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Who is the next one to ask the next question? Please mention that you're from which press. Hello? Can I see you? Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
That's it.
Hi.
Hi.
Again, I'm a big fan of you all.
Thank you.
And you two look awesome today. Good afternoon.
You are so sweet. Awesome. Good afternoon. I mean, so many. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know how to start, so that's why I'm just making up. Okay, so the thing is that the movie had. Is it sounding? The movie had Hrithik sir had a role to play, which was a dub artist, right? So was every dubbing done by you, or was it like, if it is done by you, I would like to listen something more.
I did a lot of research on that.
Yeah.
First I said that it's very easy, because like all Hindi films, I mean, we think that this part we'll have it dubbed. But I realized when I got into the film that this film really meant a lot more to me. It was becoming more and more special with each passing day for both of us. Every single moment was becoming even more special then. So we were discovering every day that there is something that is growing here, which is, we need to take the responsibility and take care of it, and be very truthful about this and really nurture it like a baby. So when it came to my dubbing scenes, I actually cancelled the shooting but like 4-5 times. Because in my research, I read something that the dubbing artists say. They say that your vocal cords are just muscles, and if you can gain control over the muscles, then you can actually make your voice sound similar to anybody else that you want. It's a matter of exercise and training and etc. etc. So then now I didn't have any excuse now. Now I said, "Arey, ab to main phas gaya yaar. Now though I have to do this, because now I don't have an excuse. They are saying that I can control it." So then I rehearsed, I practiced a lot. So 90% of that voice is mine. I used about 4 or 5 words from the other, especially I think Rohit. I used a few of his words, but every other voice is mine.
Awesome that was.
Thank you, thank you.
I became again a very big fan.
Thank you.
Also, I come from a radio station, so it was really a true good thing, and we are all inspired.
Thank you so much. We'll move on to the next one.
Hello, Yami. Aruna from Channel 1. I have a question. The moment you bagged the role, and what the first thing come to your mind, like when you appeared opposite to Hrithik, what the first thing that came to your mind about Hrithik?
First thing, what came to my mind was not just restricted to my mind. It was It was all over my heart, my face, my smile, my everything. You've seen that patent Miss Universe reaction. It was exactly like that. I think for a good number of days.
How is he as a co-star?
How is Hrithik as a co-star? Now this is an answer which
Which I should answer.
No, no, I think I do have a starting point to this answer. I do have, but I don't know how to stop this answer. So when I stop, just consider it still like a dot, like to be continued. So, no, because the experience has been so inspiring. And when I say inspiring, I don't mean just as an actor or just as a professional working on a set. I mean it at every level. Just like you all, I've also been his fan. And I've been his fan for the superstar he is, for the amazing actor he is, for the dancer he is, and the Greek god and all the labels that we've given him. But when I started working with him and when I came out, finishing the shoot, and till date, and I'm sure I say this till I live on, that I'll be his fan as the person, as the human Hrithik is. Because if Hrithik was not what he is, I don't think I would have discovered so in myself. I don't think, even at a personal level, the growth that I see as just like a person or an actor, I don't think that would have happened. I feel I've come out as a different person working on Kaabil, because working with Hrithik has been such a revelation. It's been such a I don't even have words how can I describe it, because there's so much gratitude in my heart for Hrithik. It only takes a selfless and a nice human being to be able to be so giving to your co-actor and your team that you, so many times it's happened that, he's gone for a retake where he's perfect, but maybe he has a suggestion for me. So Hrithik's been there to encourage us, to guide us, support us for every possible thing that you expect from a co-actor. So he just doesn't remain a co-actor for me, he becomes a superhuman for me. So that's
Now Hrithik is blushing. Well, after seeing you live, if he's the Greek god, then you're the Greek goddess, I must say.
I will second that. I mean, Kaabil would not have been Kaabil without her.
Absolutely.
It absolutely would not. And I would actually give 51% of whatever credit and love that I get for this film to her, because I, as Rohan, was only reacting to the simplicity and the purity that she brought in Sue. So actually, I should be grateful to you.
Well, we'll take the last question. So who's going to ask the last question? Yes, please go ahead.
This is Frida from
Teresa, nice.
From London Times. So I just want to ask your experience of shooting. I mean, for the film Kaabil, as being a blind person, or how is the experience? I mean,
Oh, it was wonderful. Yeah, very, very rarely do actors get an opportunity like this, and a blessing like this. The script, though, I knew was a great script. I knew that this is going to be a difficult one, but I was also very passionate, because along with the difficulty and the fear, there was this amazing thing that there was a chance to do. So the passion and the fear was equal, and I think that is when magic happens. When your passion and your fear about something is equal, it's matched. Shooting this film became a kind of a destiny. It just because everyone who came in this film was so gentle with it. It was they came without egos. They came to contribute. They came to help. They came to learn. They came to just combine as a team and try and make something special. And the one amazing thing that I think both Yami and I discovered while playing blind is that when you actually don't have the deception of the visual, because the visual is really to a great extent, it's a lie. And when you close your eyes and you actually try and try and sense what you are actually feeling from the other person, you know, and it comes through. It's amazing how it came through, because we were not seeing each other during the takes, and then we used to see the monitor and then smile at each other and you know, just say, "Oh my God, how sweet are they?" It was so funny because for the first time we were referring to ourselves as they, because even we didn't know what we were creating. It was really a magical experience.